Welcome back to Benz Automobile, your go-to channel for everything automotive, whether it's the newest electric releases, luxury sedans, or compact SUVs that punch above their weight. If you're passionate about cars and want honest reviews, detailed insights, and the occasional driving thrill, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Today, we're diving into the 2026 Volvo XC40, a compact luxury SUV that continues to evolve with Volvo's signature blend of Scandinavian design, safety innovation, and electric efficiency. If you've been following this model through the years, you'll know that the XC40 has always stood out for being practical, stylish, and safe. But in 2026, Volvo is aiming to take it a step further. So, is the new XC40 just another facelift, or does it bring something truly fresh to the table? Let's find out. At first glance, the 2026 XC40 doesn't drastically depart from its predecessor in terms of size or silhouette, but that's a good thing. Volvo understands what works, and instead of chasing trends, they've refined what's already a smart, functional design. The exterior gets subtle updates like sleeker LED headlights with the familiar Thor's hammer motif, now with pixel technology, and a more refined front grille that's now sealed off in the electric variant for better aerodynamics. It gives the XC40 a cleaner, more futuristic appearance, which is exactly what you'd want in an electric-forward SUV. Volvo is offering both mild hybrid and fully electric powertrains in the 2026 XC40 lineup. On the mild hybrid side, we get the B4 and B5 variants, both powered by a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine paired with a 48-volt battery system. These engines are smooth, efficient, and perfect for city driving while offering that extra punch on highways. If you're looking for zero-emissions driving, then the XC40 Recharge is the one you should be looking at. It now features an improved dual-motor setup pushing around 402 horsepower, with 0 to 60 coming in just about 4.6 seconds. It's surprisingly quick for a car that looks this polite. One of the biggest improvements in the 2026 XC40 Recharge is its range. Thanks to a more efficient battery system and software optimization, it now offers up to 310 miles on a full charge under the WLTP cycle. In real-world conditions, expect somewhere between 270 to 290 miles, which makes it much more viable for road trips. And with DC fast charging up to 200 kilowatts, you can go from 10% to 80% in around 28 minutes, ideal for a quick coffee stop. Step inside the XC40 and you're greeted by what can only be described as a minimalist luxury haven. Volvo continues to embrace clean lines, sustainable materials, and smart use of space. The cabin feels airy thanks to the panoramic roof and high seating position. There's vegan-friendly upholstery available as standard in the Recharge variants, which fits perfectly with Volvo's commitment to sustainability. The center of attention, quite literally, is the updated 12.3-inch portrait-style infotainment display. It now runs on a Google-based system, which means built-in Google Maps, Assistant, and Play Store. It's intuitive, responsive, and very user-friendly. Apple users need not worry, Apple CarPlay is included too. The driver's display is fully digital and customizable, showing everything from navigation to real-time battery usage. The UI is clean and distraction-free, which is something Volvo has nailed consistently. One of the standout features in the 2026 XC40 is the new AI-based driving assistant. Volvo has introduced a smarter system that combines adaptive cruise control, lane-keeping aid, and driver monitoring to offer a semi-autonomous driving experience. It's not a fully self-driving car yet, but it does take a lot of the stress out of long-distance driving. On well-marked roads, the XC40 can handle stop-and-go traffic and maintain lane positioning with remarkable ease. Safety, as you'd expect from Volvo, remains a top priority. The 2026 XC40 is packed with features like automatic emergency braking, cyclist and pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and Volvo's new intersection collision avoidance system. This system helps prevent accidents when making left turns at intersections, a small detail that makes a big difference. The vehicle also features driver fatigue alerts and an updated pilot assist system with improved lane centering. One area where the XC40 truly shines is practicality. Despite being a compact SUV, it offers a generous 57.5 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats folded down. Even with the seats up, there's enough room for groceries, sports gear, or weekend luggage. The front trunk, or frunk, in the Recharge version is small, but perfect for storing charging cables and a few essentials. Rear seat comfort is impressive for a compact SUV. Adults will find enough legroom and headroom, and the seats are supportive even for longer journeys. Rear passengers also get their own climate vents and USB-C ports, making it a family-friendly option. There's even an optional Harman Kardon sound system, which delivers crisp, immersive audio whether you're listening to a podcast or blasting your road trip playlist. So how does it drive? The XC40, whether hybrid or electric, strikes a good balance between comfort and control. The suspension is tuned more for urban comfort than sporty handling, but it still feels composed around corners. Steering is light and precise, great for city maneuvering, and the Recharge's instant torque makes merging onto highways effortless. If you're after a performance SUV, this might not be it. But if you value refined, relaxed driving with zero drama, the XC40 nails it. And what about pricing? The base 2026 XC40 B4 mild hybrid starts around $42,000, while the fully loaded Recharge Ultimate trim goes up to about $60,000. It's not cheap, but considering the level of tech, safety, and design on offer, it holds up well against rivals like the BMW X1, Audi Q4 e-tron, and Mercedes-Benz GLA. Plus, with incentives for EVs in many regions, the Recharge model might end up being more affordable than you expect. One underrated feature worth mentioning is the Volvo Cars app. It gives you remote access to the vehicle, start it, precondition the climate, check battery status, or even find your car in a crowded parking lot. It's these thoughtful details that make the XC40 feel like it's designed around real people and their daily needs. Now let's talk maintenance and ownership. Volvo has simplified servicing for the Recharge with over-the-air updates and fewer moving parts to worry about. The warranty is solid too, 4 years or 50,000 miles for the vehicle, and 8 years or 100,000 miles for the battery. Peace of mind comes standard, which is increasingly important when you're buying into newer EV technology. In terms of customization, the 2026 XC40 is available in a palette of elegant colors including Fjord Blue, Onyx Black, Crystal White, and the always classy Sage Green. Wheel designs range from 18 to 20 inches depending on the trim. You also get the option of a blacked-out roof and contrasting trim elements, which give it a sportier, more urban appeal. It's a car that looks equally at home in a downtown parking garage or a countryside getaway. At the end of the day, the 2026 Volvo XC40 remains one of the most well-rounded options in the compact luxury SUV category. It doesn't scream for attention but wins you over with its quiet confidence. It's not the flashiest or the fastest, but it's one of the smartest and most thoughtfully designed vehicles in its segment. Whether you choose the mild hybrid or the all-electric Recharge, you're getting a car that puts comfort, safety, and modernity above gimmicks. If you're someone who values sustainability, appreciates minimalist luxury, and wants a compact SUV that's easy to live with yet full of clever touches, the XC40 deserves a top spot on your list. That's all for today's video on the 2026 Volvo XC40. Let us know in the comments what you think about this latest version. Does it live up to the expectations?